Welcome to the Daytona International Speedway. Here for the Daytona 500. 100 laps here today around this 2.5 mile oval for the Body Armor Cup Series season opener. 36 cars ready to fight for one of the biggest races on the schedule. As let's go over your starting lineup. On the pole, you have Chris Rees in the 88 and Exo in the 77.
And next row, in row 2, you have the 23 of Jack Sander and the number 2 of Brandon Lai.
Behind them, Dominic Luba in the 18 and Truex Fan in the 5.
Then right here on the 31 and the 48 of Andrew Schulte.
Then you have Bailey Parker in the 4 and Levi Loading in the 38.
Then you have Zach Armstrong in the 68 and the 90 of Matthew Hill.
And then in row 7, you have Aztec Lovett in the 46 and Kenneth Miller in the 09.
Then you have the 33 of Adam Zombie and the 24 of Chickens.
Row 9, you have Dylan Gross in the 71 and Chris Black in the 39.
Then you have the 11 of Madison Kingsbury and the 22 of Connor Hahn.
In row 11, Michael Cormetis in the number 25 and Justin Patrick in the 07.
And you have the 10 of Patrick Miller and the 99 of Colin Teague.
Behind them, Josh James making his first ever start in the 19 and the 14 of Ethan Storms.
And you have the 26 of NASCAR Man and the 28 of Slinky.
Behind them, David Dixon in the 45 and Sean Ard in the 12.
Then you have the 55 Monster and the 37 of Brandon Beal.
Behind them, Jordan Caldwell, who crashed in his duel and Slicks Flame to the rear from a backup car.
Then rounding it out, you have Alex Sanderson, the 67, and Bradley Ream in the 40.
Many drivers ready to do battle. We have a few drivers ready to see if they can defend a Daytona 500. For example, the driver of the 81 had an engine issue in his duel. Slicks Flame won the duel won the 500 a season ago, and he's trying to see if he can win yet again in another one. Defending Daytona 500 champion from last season, Slinky, your current driver that has gone winless in the past season after getting many wins the season before. As we will see you guys after the break.
Jeez, Elliott, Mr. Fork and Knife, most popular driver. He thinks Parmesan garlic's too spicy. Might as well order them plain. Vote Ryan Blaney. He can handle the heat.
YRB for MPD is responsible for the content of this advertising. Paid for by Moms Are Blaney, Babies Are Blaney, Dogs Are Blaney, and the Chicken Wing Lovers community.
Fuck you, Baltimore!
If you're dumb enough to buy a new car this weekend,
You're a big enough schmuck to come to Big Bill Hell's Cars!
bad deal.
Cars that break down!
Thieves.
If you think you're gonna find a bargain at Big Bill,
You can kiss my ass.
it's our belief that you're such a stupid motherfucker!
You'll fall for this bullshit.
Guaranteed!
If you find a better deal,
Shove it up your ugly ass!
you heard us right.
Shove it up your ugly ass!
Bring your tray.
Bring your title!
Bring your wife.
We'll fuck her!
That's right, we'll fuck your wife.
Because at Big Bill Hell,
You're fucked 6 ways from Sunday.
take a hike
to Big Bill Hell.
home of challenge pissing!
That's right.
Challenge pissing!
How does it work?
If you can piss 6 feet in the air straight up and not get wet,
You get no down payment.
don't wait!
Don't delay.
Don't fuck with us or we'll rip your nuts off!
Only at Big Bill Hell.
The only dealer that tells you to fuck off!
Hurry up, asshole.
This event ends the minute after you write us a check!
And it better not bounce or you're a dead motherfucker.
Go to hell!
Big Bill Hell's Cars.
Baltimore's filthiest
And exclusive on one of the meanest sons of bitches in the state of Maryland.
guaranteed!
Chief Elliott, we told you. Here are the facts. Chase uses a fork and knife to eat his wings. He thinks Parmesan garlic's too spicy. And now we're hearing he doesn't even like chicken wings. Bark, bark! Chase Elliott. Too extreme for NASCAR.
Wire beef for MTV is responsible for the content of this advertisement. Paid for by moms for Blaney, babies for Blaney, dogs for Blaney, and turkeys for Blaney. Gobble, gobble.
And we're back from Daytona. Chris Reeves is going to be starting on the pole. Exo in second. Both of them had 2 fastest qualifying laps. And it's a pretty hot day. We'll see how that affects the track.
Yeah, I'm sure that's got to be a huge boost of confidence to qualify on the front row, knowing that you've got one of the faster cars in the field with speed alone. But obviously, with all the drafting that's going to be going on here all around the track, might not be too useful when it comes down to the end. But
Yeah,
definitely a mental thing.
I've been hearing 3 wide racing is going to be the name of today's race. And we'll see as the pace car is leading them into turn 3.
Man, I'm excited. The 500, this is a big show. It's like the Super Bowl of motorsports.
And this is one of the longer races of the season. The only race beating it is Charlotte.
I'm excited to see what kind of show is going to get put on. You know, we saw a little preview in the duels, but obviously the duels and qualifying practice is all very different from when you get to the big show right now. You know, all the drivers' bloods are pumping, their mind is going crazy, and we're going to bring them to the restart zone.
As the season is underway, we're racing in Daytona.
Through the gears they go. Entering turn 1. Side by side, look at that, already.
Jack Xander making an early move.
Jack Xander is going to leave him out to dry.
And the guy pushing him is the guy he beat in his duel.
Taking the lead away early. First lap pass, Jack Xander is leading.
Ooh,
now he's going to have to block that inside lane. Already the 3 wide largely throughout the pack, and now Jack Xander's going to have to be forced to go back to the top. The inside lane with a huge run off of 4. And
Luba leads lap 1.
Luba leads the first lap.
Driver from Rockford, Illinois. As Ray Huron from Houston, Texas is going to take the lead.
31 down at the bottom with help from the 4 and the 68.
Oh boy. They are 3 by 3. Holy cow.
This is crazy race.
For lap 2, you never expect them to go this crazy.
I mean, it's not like the last lap, but they're acting like it's the last lap, even though it's the beginning of the laps.
2:16 going into turn 1.
The amount of speed we're seeing here is just crazy.
And you got to be careful with that draft, especially the angle that the 46 is on his team owner.
Ooh.
Ooh. Zach almost got lucky. His teammate or team driver almost wrecked him.
Armstrong lucky that he wasn't spinning this early, especially in the front of the pack. The top 3 starting to get single filed out.
Everyone else is
Dominic Luba
wide.
In the lead, and he just is trying to pull away, but you can't really do that as Jack Xander gets all the way up to his rear end.
Big part about
you
Dominic
really can't
Luba,
build a lead at Daytona.
Big part about Dominic Luba is that he won here in the night race for the last season.
Yeah, and that was just a regular season finale. And this is the opener.
Adam Zombie's
I don't
gonna
know
try
about
to
you
pull
guys,
away from
but
the pack.
The inside lane seems to be really working here. The outside and middle not as connected, but the inside is really training it right now.
That's a lot different from how it was in the night races for the duels, as the outside was really prevailing there. The pack starting to eat up the people that broke away.
Mob.
As the outside posted EXO in the 77. And oh, he's there.
They're racing really aggressive for being early in this race. And I'm pretty sure there's a few drivers that we'll see that just haven't gotten aggressive yet. As it looks like we're about to go 4 wide.
4 wide.
Not quite.
I don't know if you can make
But
it 4 wide.
that's scary close.
I was going to say, can you stick it 4 wide? The answer is, we don't even know if you can stick it.
You can make it stick, it's just gonna be tight fit.
Oh my god, my bad. My phone keeps giving.
And Michael Cormetis is gonna lead the bottom.
He's got a pair of Fords behind him. The 10 and the 26.
As you see Josh James going to the bottom in the back of the pack. A lot of drivers very early are gonna be focusing on trying to get to the bottom.
Ooh, Chicken making a move.
Chicken to the inside. So we go on board with Chris Black.
And then, you know, this really gives a sense for the speed, like, that these drivers are going, as you'd see him drafting behind the 24 and him pulling to the top. Like, just watching a fence go by at that speed and watching the cars and how close they are and how precise this is. It's really a perspective that puts you in the driver's seat. Literally.
As you see Hill in the middle actually, and Patrick Miller, his driver, is going to pull up in front of him.
One wrong move off a bumper and it could spell disaster for dozens of drivers.
I mean, it's like a ticking time
And now
bomb.
look at this. Look at this battle for the lead down to the bottom.
Chicken. Chicken might take
Chicken
the
down to
lead.
the.
Oh,
If
got
he
a
can get
under.
help, none of them
Beal
having a.
forced
Oh.
the 99 under.
That's a former teammate right there.
Here comes the 26 in NASCAR man, pushing Chicken to the lead. And he's gonna try to clear him side by side off of 4.
And this lap will
The
be led
advantage
by...
to the 18,
Luba leads the lap.
and Luba keeps the lead.
Yep, and
This is
side by side
exciting
the
racing.
lead. Yeah, this is it's been exciting from the very start. You saw 3 wide already in turn 1. You see 3 wide for the lead once again. Oh man, it has
was
been
real tight.
dicey. It has been dicey for these first 10 laps.
The
Uh-oh.
aggression definitely kicked in on lap 1.
And
Yeah,
it is
look at-
just
look at
3 by 3 by 3 by 3.
It's
All
probably
through
the
the pack.
best package racing. How are they still going like 220 and entering the corners?
Just about.
Jeez. Oh, we saw Slinky make an aggressive move right in front of Brandon Beal.
And if we look further back in the pack,
Sean Hard.
got a couple drivers that are defending champions of this race. I mean,
Yep,
Slick
nice.
Slim
You know,
is back there. Slinky, he's around there.
Oh,
What
he
we
saw
doing?
Monster at the bottom for a second.
I was about
Man,
to say,
it is-
we don't have our inaugural Daytona winner, Mau Mau.
He's now retired.
Look at this move to the bottom
look
for
at
the
NASCAR-
lead, possibly.
NASCAR man, huge run to the bottom.
And he's going to get the
NASCAR
push.
man with help.
Oh yeah,
From Chicken.
Dom doesn't have any. Yeah, Dom doesn't have any help in the bottom. Look at that Chevy bumper.
He's gonna
the thing
lead
about
that lap just barely.
the thing about the thing about the Chevy bumpers, you don't want to push anybody at the wrong areas with those Chevys, because those noses, they stick out. Like
That's even on top of the fact that they flattened them out.
Yeah.
As Luba loses control of the race.
Oh, you see Monster pushing Chicken. You see 3 cars line up at the bottom
Oh,
there.
look at this
Monster
down
guy
to the
goes 3
bottom.
wide.
3
Oh boy.
3 wide.
2 Canadians on the bottom.
It has been aggressive racing. You see almost 4 wide further back.
As you see 2 Canadians working together on the bottom, that is Monster and Jordan Caldwell.
Oh man. Look at this. Look at this racing. They're almost 4 wide as they head through the trial wall.
And Bailey Parker starting to lose the draft.
Look at Bradley Ream on the bottom. He was on his side in the duels.
He's in a backup car.
Monster back to the top, and now it looks like... Oh, look at that!
Oh,
Close
man!
that is
Oh,
on the
my
bottom.
gosh!
He's gonna be forced to
That
move
is
up to the middle
unbelievable.
lane.
Look at that run by Gaming Freak on the top, though. Oh my goodness.
How about your season 1 champ David Dixon down there?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right behind him is the number 90 of Matthew Hill. This is one of his home tracks.
The thing is, if you, I mean, 3 wide's fine here. They can make 3 wide work here, like 3 by 3 by 3. But the thing is, if they go 4 wide, that's just a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, and we've seen them go really close to that.
Yeah.
Oh,
And we're only
again,
10 laps in. Oh, 40 up the
Ream.
track.
It seems like there's just an issue with entering turn 1 where they can't hold the bottom and are forced to move up
Well,
because the inside lane's not lifting.
it's because they're so because the cars are going so fast. It's like there's no restrictor plates on them.
You got to get that top to bottom entrance to have like a
Bradley
perfect full
Ream.
throttle corner, and then they just get...
Bradley Ream takes the lead from Mopar Motorsports. You see, I thought the
that's
2 pitted.
286. 286 Motorsports.
No, I was just saying I thought the 2 came down to pit road, but
He did.
Oh, yeah,
he
he
did
did.
come down to pit road. Did he have a problem? I believe he.
No.
Two
No,
Brandon
no problem.
Lai.
So, must be. This might be a part of the strategy.
Undercut.
I'm not too sure though.
I mean, I just
Dodge
can't
is
get
the-
that
Dodge
strategy
is
of
in the
that
top
15
2. They
thing.
are controlling the race
Oh, look
now.
at that move.
Oh,
And look
oh,
at
here
move
comes
for the
18.
lead.
The 18
Dodgers,
for
those are
Mopar
teammates.
Motorsports.
Luba.
The 40 for 286.
Dom's
These
trying
are
to
the
take back the
teammates.
lead.
I think they might be pitting soon.
Well,
Don't come
with
down this time.
I was gonna say with Lai's early pit stop, this could mean anything.
We also
As
saw a
he's
strategy.
exiting.
We also saw a strategy similar to that, in the duel for Duel 2, when people were pitting, thinking that, like late in the race, thinking that would have helped them out, but it didn't in the long run, and they had to start in the back for this race.
Bradley Ream with the push off the top. You see the 90 trying to make that inside line work.
Trying to get the
Luba
push
and
from
Ream
Truex
going
fan.
back and forth.
Oh,
Jackie
the
Hill.
racetrack.
Hill.
Oh boy, I think some are pitting. Oh, there's gonna be contact. I'm pretty sure.
Truex fans pitting.
Hang out.
Truex fan. No, I thought Truex fan's in. I believe.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it's Truex fan.
Tricks
fan's
fan
in.
coming to pit road, and that split the packs in half. Look at that. They're gonna have to do some drafting to catch up.
Yeah, simple as that.
Work together, you'll be fine. But
And
the
Chicken
problem
trying to
with
go to
that,
the
Yeah, here
bottom
comes,
on...
here comes
many of
Chicken.
these drivers don't want to work together.
Well, I mean, the best case scenario for this pack is that if they get draft off the 48, which looks like they might be, or if there's a wreck in front.
Yeah, because you also have to account for the fact that we might have a wreck going on the pit road if there's a big pack.
Uh-oh.
As
Felix.
speaking of a big
It's-
pack,
Oh,
so
boy.
far so good.
A lot
The
of pit
67
road.
making a late
Holy
turn.
cow.
Oh man, look at they're fanning out.
That is just crazy.
And they're gonna funnel down onto this
Oh!
pit road. Oh, that was
Oh
close.
man, that's close. Oh, contact!
Oh,
on the
contact.
61
Oh,
and the
my
67.
The 37.
37 had damage.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
That's just getting on pit road.
Contact on pit
for you.
road.
Holy.
More contact.
That's what happens when you have a big pack. The 23 has damage.
Oh man, you had one of the fastest cars all weekend. That stinks.
God.
As here is the rest of the pack. Kind of split up. Patrick Miller all alone. Does he pit?
I believe he does.
Here
Yeah,
he
Let's
goes.
see. Yes, he does.
Truex
With everyone
fan.
Truex fans gotta stay out.
Staying out after already pitting.
So maybe that undercut strategy might work.
And here's a guy that had an interesting moment trying to get. Oh, contact!
Oh, more contact.
And 2 times having contact going on the pit road. You just
Yeah.
gotta think Gaming Freak cannot catch a break.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he might not have that much damage. You think he's taking 4 tires? He might just go right here. Oh wait.
Nope.
Oh, he's
Not
being
yet.
held in. He's being held in. Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. There he
Did
goes.
He's
not
going,
want to have more contact with the 81 contact
Oh,
between the
but
45
see,
and the 28.
Yeah, but that was a lot lighter contact. So I think the 28's gonna be fine right there, and the 45.
That was just a slight touch. It's a
3 wide, 3 wide off the pit road.
Yeah,
Man,
that's
it's
Madison
crazy.
Kingsbury, Slinky,
Whoa.
and Sean Ard.
Oh, they had to back out right there. That might.
They're just gonna
lose
let
him the
Slinky
draft.
go.
Oh boy.
This is gonna be dangerous right here.
Look
Right
at all
here,
these
dangerous.
Look at all these guys.
Oh!
Oh my gosh.
What?
This is crazy.
Threading the needle.
It's lap 19.
Yeah, and very early pit stops, or very early pit windows for lap 19, I should say. Oh!
Also,
Oh my
you got,
gosh.
but you have to think with the speeds that they go at, it's not even that early.
I mean, Brandon Lie pitted
I mean, you
early.
have to be burning a lot of fuel.
Yeah.
Look at
As Reams
Truex
taking
fan.
back
He's
the
made his
lead.
way up to 3rd off of that strategy.
Yeah, because of that undercut strategy. And looks
Brandon
like it's just
Lai,
a
I
low
think
carb.
Brandon Lai might have pitted a little bit too early.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
there's a
there he
big pack
is.
right here. And you see Sean Art getting pretty much a toe off of this pack. As well as the 25, who's
behind.
dropped back
Whoa.
really
In
bad.
fact, that's
What's interesting to me is that they're still trying to pack race in these little packs when if they could probably go faster if in a single file line.
There you see the 07 Justin Patrick. I don't think anyone's stayed out, as far as I know.
nobody's
no.
stayed
Yeah.
out. Everybody's pitted.
No, we say that.
Here's Truex fan to the bottom for the race lead. 3
Lugo's
cars
gonna
are
be
in
interesting.
line.
Lugo's gonna do what Truex fan
A
did.
solo car.
He's gonna push the 5 on the bottom.
He's got to choose who does he help.
Yeah, and
I
I'm
guess
surprised that he's not gonna
5.
help a manufacturer teammate.
Not just a manufacturer
and he
teammate,
goes
but
back to the bottom.
a teammate himself.
Not a teammate, but an alliance teammate.
Oh.
Truex fan with the good call to pit early. Now he takes
Yeah,
the lead.
just
He
got
avoided
the
all the
lead.
pit road shenanigans.
Yeah, I guess that crew chief, he just wanted him to, he just wanted him to avoid all that stuff. You see, they're split into multiple packs. Now, I feel like they're probably not going to get a caution unless someone blows up at this rate.
Yeah, they're all racing pretty good except for that pit road incident.
I mean, we're still going.
Now down to the bottom for the lead of that pack.
I believe that is Chris Black.
Yeah, it is Chris Black. And you see Truex fan, Dom, and Bradley Ream, they're all single file right now. And trying to look up front. I'm not too sure what's going up there.
Monster leading that pack right there.
Yep, Monster does take the lead of this pack. And looks like Bradley Ream got to the bottom of Dominic Luba for a second. So not going to help his teammate. Looks like single file now. No, the 90's going to
Yeah, they're trying to.
39.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
They
guess
were
are
just
trying to go
sliding
around.
in to get the draft. And then they got out of it again.
55 and 67 are single file for the most part.
Truex fan still leading.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, these guys
Ooh,
aren't really
chicken.
remaining. Yeah.
Chicken's trying to make a move, but he's trying to
I feel
side draft.
I feel
Matthew.
like if we don't get an engine failure at this rate, we're gonna. Oh, I think there's a lap car up ahead. Is that the 68?
I think it might be. I didn't see very well.
And Ream taking the lead.
Ream
Yeah.
takes it away from Truex fan.
Well, I saw a lap
Dominic
car up
Luba.
there.
It is a lap car.
That's
It's
Zach Armstrong.
Zach.
Because who was involved in one of the pit road incidents.
And now he's gonna have to.
Oh,
They gonna get stuck behind him. Truex fan's gonna put a gap on them with
And
that.
that's
Now they're
unfortunate
gonna have to go
because
to the
that's
bottom.
that's the teammate of the 18.
Oh boy, yeah.
There's
that's
gonna
not
be
really
some
going
internal
too well.
talks at
And the
that
team owner of the
organization.
40.
And that's also the team owner of the 40.
There's gonna be some talks in the organization about that incident.
And
Not
Dodge
gonna be
is
fun
not
on
gonna be
Monday.
happy. But
But I mean, best case scenario for those guys in second and third, they can draft off the 5 and get back up to them.
Mhm.
Now it's just a matter of if these guys in the next pack can get around them. Looks like,
No.
they're gonna get blocked as well.
No.
A 68 is really
actually,
not
no. I
doing.
think they might be using. No, they can't use any draft. And the 90 can't get down.
Oh boy. Oh, look at them all under. They're all really tight together. You saw,
And Matthew Hill with an unfortunate dull there, but he only lost a few car lanes.
Was
but you
stuck
saw
above his
third
teammate.
pack. You saw that third pack racing back there. You see,
Yeah.
look at that.
Yeah,
Three by
that's
three
what I was
with-
about to say.
That's Dixon. Oh man,
Yeah.
if these guys can probably catch up to both these packs if they have
Yeah.
enough time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if
but
they
they
form
also
a
have
huge
to.
pack and then cap
They'll-
that top three,
they're
it'll
also
be
gonna have
over.
they're also gonna have to catch up to the 68,
Yeah, you're right.
and that's
Yeah.
gonna be a pain for them.
Unless that 68 somehow blows an engine, which I don't see that pretty much happening unless the damage.
Truex fan taking the lead
But
back.
there's 3 lanes, so I think 2 out of the 3 lanes will be okay if they do get up to him.
Truex fan's gonna try and take the lead back.
No help really. Just that looming, like, pack behind them. We will eventually probably swallow them up whole.
I mean, there's like a small pack, and then
I mean,
you see
they're
that
just
one.
they're just slowly gaining as they're all in that
And they're
second-
catching up to the
Yeah,
in that
last
they
third
got
car,
pack.
around him.
and he's blocking
Only
them.
Dixon got
He
around.
moves to the hole. That third lane, will they get past him?
I mean, the 3 packs we have are like a.
He's
time
joining
pack.
the pack. Can he get
Yeah.
up to speed if he's in the draft? Leading that outside
He's
lane
way under
currently.
speed. The pack is going about 203. He's going 198. He's way under speed.
That's not good.
He's gonna hold up that whole outside lane, and they're gonna lose a ton of momentum.
Still, Trix fan pretty much staying the same gap between those two that are fighting for second.
And don't forget the yellow at lap 50. That's definitely what people are going to be trying to get to.
I forgot we had a halfway caution.
As the new rule, only no yellow for halfway on road courses. As we have another lap car, that's Jack Xander.
He's
Oh,
off the
that
base.
sucks for him.
He has no
He's
rear
a
doesn't
bumper
even have
after that.
bumper.
After the pit road shenanigans. He's going about the same speed as Zach Armstrong. And he has no teammates in this pack.
I mean,
So whatever
It
he
is-
does, he doesn't have to have any talks.
So the 40 got around the 5, and looks like the 18 got around the 5 as well.
I wonder if they'll be able, if anyone is gonna be able to catch these 3 before the yellow.
31 is also running right ahead of the 23.
Yeah, a lot of guys put off the pace because of that contact on pit road. You see no rear bumper on the 23.
And look
So
at that
gets
huge
lapped
run
right here, yeah.
Reem is able to get.
Oh.
And
Oh,
he's gonna go to the
Reem.
Oh,
top.
yellow, yellow,
And
yellow.
Caution is out.
Oh,
Feels
pretty
slow.
Feels slow.
Reem-
Incident happened.
Oh yeah.
Trying to be
must
all
have been
slow
on
on the track.
Yeah. Beal slow. Must have had an incident. You see the
Oh,
Oh, it's the
Reese is
88.
slow.
Oh, your
Pole
pole
sitter.
sitter. That's
incident
not
of the
good.
Daytona 500. Looks like not too much damage.
What
possibly.
happened?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Those guys were like way separate.
Let's see what happened.
Let's see what happened here.
Oh, 4 wide off.
Oh, he got
and then the
hooked.
37 got turned. And the
Yeah,
81's in it as well.
Yeah, you're
That could have been
defending
so much
Daytona
worse. The
champ.
Defending
81
Daytona
and
500
the
champion.
37 car. That could have been so much worse.
Yeah, you saw the 81 dive down, try to get under the 45, and then the 82 and the 26 were already there, and then the
Looks like the
81
82 might have
Four
gotten
wide was
loose
just
just because
never gonna work.
Looks like the
He
82
got
might have
pinched
gotten
there and sent into him, and nothing anyone could do there. Just a racing deal. But oh boy,
Yeah.
does that suck.
Yeah,
Look
Beal.
at Josh James down low.
Yeah,
Holy-
nowhere for the 37. Nothing the 37 could do.
Yeah, Beal gets turned around,
And,
then
ooh, Schulte,
the
is he gonna?
48
Schulte
Oh my
goes.
makes it back.
gosh!
Makes
really
it
just
barely
a
back.
get
big
through.
racing incident.
Oh, and what about
Slinky's gonna make
Slinky,
it
though?
through.
Yeah, he barely made it through
Looks like
because
Chris, he
And the
backed
pole
off.
sitter.
Breeze,
Looks like he
Yeah.
missed
Breeze made
it.
it through.
Yeah, got no contact. Oh,
oh
he might have
wait,
had a little bit of
Actually,
contact.
oh
That-
Oh
maybe a little
man,
bit.
That is
yeah.
a
just a
lucky
little
break for the
scrape.
just a
88.
smidgen, just a
Maybe
That was
smidgen.
great
little,
driving
just
right
like
there.
And you see the 37, yeah,
Oh,
just got
just-
turned. Nothing he can do.
It's gotta be so scary seeing those cars all coming at you.
That's gotta be bringing in a lot of adrenaline. And then that. Really close call for the
Yeah.
33.
Yeah.
Wasn't as bad as it could have been. Minimal damage. Still a ton of race left. Anything's possible.
His lap cars look like they are going to the back. Maybe not yet, but... I mean, this is just Daytona.
Yeah.
You really gotta be careful here. You make a 4-wide move, it might not work, it could cause a wreck. And I mean, there was still room for another car, so I don't know why the 81 was so close to the 82, but... He had a car's width there.
Yeah, 81 could have moved up the track for that.
And the pace car lights are off. Hack is caught up. We are gonna go green. And Brandon Beal definitely is not going to be happy on the radio.
Yeah.
And looks like, yeah, Truex fan came out the leader after that. And Alex Anderson up to third.
Definitely from pit stops. And Luba had a terrible stop. And Patrick Miller had a great one.
Matthew Hill had a great one.
Chris
Monster had a
Black.
great one.
In the Cleveland Browns Toyota. And Hill running the Nike Tampa Bay Rays car. Running a special scheme for Speed Weeks. He said that his actual paint scheme will be revealed in the next race.
As we're 2x2, getting ready for the first restart of the Daytona 500.
Yep.
Everybody's still in the race.
Man,
And pace car's
pace car
off.
coming off.
We're green. And this begs the question. What's going to happen with how they race? Are they going to still race 3 wide?
I'm gonna be
I don't
honest.
know. No, not 3 wide into turn 1.
I'll be honest. I don't think they'll be as crazy as early on, but coming to the end of where it becomes halfway, they're definitely gonna be dicing for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Going into
Bradley
turn
Reed
3.
front.
Hill.
Now that
Truex fan trying to
3
hold
wide.
the bottom. The 10 gets moved up
Yep.
out of the groove.
now everyone's
Patrick
bunched
Miller
up. Now everyone's
Hung out to
bunched
dry,
up.
but he's gonna be able to slide back in there in that middle lane, forming a little bit. 3 wide across the stripe.
Now
Green
that
leads it at
everybody's
the line.
How about Alex Anderson in the 67 holding the bottom? How about that?
We haven't
Now
talked
that
about him
everybody-
all
Oh,
speed
in
weeks.
a big almost a late block by Ream. Here comes Anderson on the bottom, trying to take the lead away. 3 wide throughout the pack. 67 get that help from the 39 on the bottom. Trying to get to the lead. He's going to get shoved up a little bit. He's going to have a huge run entering turn 3. Trying to hold that bottom lane down. Now Truex fan moving to the bottom, covering that lane up. And now he's going to have to move back to the middle to block that run. With Ream at the top.
And
move down to the middle.
That lap.
Now everybody's bunched up. It makes these restarts a lot crazier than what the racing actually was during that green flag run.
Yeah, you said it. And also on top of that, we're seeing way more Fords actually starting to be competitive, more that we go closer to halfway.
Look at this Patrick Miller pushing Ream to the lead. He's going to try to go to the bottom and take the lead away. Side by side.
Side by side for the lead.
3 by 3 behind them.
As we go
trying to get it done. Neither of them have help. Look at this battle from his perspective.
And it's only a matter of time before the big one actually strikes with this racing.
As Truex fan giving a push to the 10.
Ooh,
he's gonna leave him.
Oh, that was a sketchy spot right there. That was almost bad.
That was too sketchy for the 10.
The 10 was lucky he had room to move up.
More help on that outside line than the inside line. Not for the corners.
Try to run middle.
Trying to block 2 lanes at once. 3 lanes at once.
Run. Well, 2 lanes for the most part. Look at the 90. He might go 3 wide for second right here through the middle.
I'm surprised the 10 is not going to try to pull his teammate.
Because the 5's blocking him, so he really can.
But don't forget, his manufacturer teammate is the 67.
Technically an alliance teammate with BPE.
Currently 13 laps to go until the caution. Patrick Miller leading the field. Truex fan holding that middle lane.
Yeah, you see the 10, he's pulling both the 40 and the 5 at the exact same time. You see the 18 and the 25 working together up top. Second and third on that outside line. Oh, Bradley Ream, aggressive move, trying to go to the inside.
Oh!
Blocks.
That was a perfect block right there.
Holy moly.
Good block by the 10. And he's more of a short track racer too, so.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the 40 though.
For Miller being a short track racer, him leading for a little bit at a super speedway has got to be really reassuring.
Yeah. And speaking of short tracks, Miller actually won Richmond last season. Which is impressive for being a short track racer named himself. But being a super speedway racer, who knows?
And, I mean, we've seen his teammate as more of a super speedway racer. I mean, winning Talladega in season 2 with Matthew Hill in the number 90. We always see him up front at these tracks, but his luck always runs out. Oh, crash!
Big
12!
Big hit!
The 88, 14,
the
48.
The 14, the 12 involved.
More contact, the 12, the 26.
26 as well. Oh man, those were
that was a
back.
huge impact.
Oh my god.
The 88, we didn't think the 88 race was done before. Certainly over now.
The 14 just go to the apron by himself.
So did anyone
went on the apron.
I think he got a bad push from the 12.
Oh yeah, look at this.
Oh my gosh, huge hit for the 12.
Oh,
that's good.
Oh, and look at that. Look at that car just that. Gosh. I couldn't tell what that was, but he flew in there and got sideways.
With the 12. So Storm just
14.
went down.
You see the 14?
Storm,
and he should have stayed down
for
low.
No reason.
Must have had a problem.
About 169 to 170 hitting that outside wall. That is a really hard impact.
Right from the cockpit view, or not the cockpit view, but the in-car view.
And this has just gotta be.
Oh man, yeah, nothing he can do. Oh
nowhere
man.
To go. Oh my god.
More huge hits.
Nowhere to go, and that's just total heartbreak for a man who, like I said before, had the confidence coming into this race.
Yup, and he's also a rookie in his starting his first Daytona 500 in the Body Armor Cup Series. So.
And
more heartbreak for
a
that.
big thing for Sean Art. This is really something he's used to. He always has the worst luck in all the biggest races.
Yup, obviously flipped in Darlington last season.
Yeah, Darlington, his biggest moment of just the bad luck that he gets is the
And the
18 is the
88 is out.
yeah, the 88 is the only one confirmed out. The 18 wins the race off of pit road.
And do we have a free pass command?
There will be a free pass, and it will go to the 68 of Zach Armstrong.
Yup. And
Yes.
not the 26, since he was one of those cars involved in the wreck.
Yeah. If you're involved in a wreck, you don't. If you're involved in the most recent wreck, you are still going to be a lap down.
You go to the back of the field.
Yeah. Because the 12 is now out.
Yup, 12 definitely out after that huge hit.
Because the 68's going to make his stop.
Yeah.
I mean, with how crazy it's been, I mean, we're under 10 laps to go until the caution. I don't think the craziness is going to stop here. I
And
mean,
the
we saw how
48
that
might
last
honestly-
restart went.
We might honestly keep going as the 14 looks like he's going to
48 is
this,
officially out
and
as well.
with a couple laps until the caution. If we go green, that's just going to have NASCAR say, we're just going to give halfway to whoever leads that lap because of how close this caution is if we're not under caution by lap 50.
I mean,
Because
if the
they have a
halfway
10 lap
was-
rule.
if halfway was thrown now, Dominic Luva would win. Now, how about Justin Patrick in third, believe it or not?
Yeah, had some speed in qualifying.
He also had a good
You know-
pit stop.
You know, with how crazy this race has been with all the jostling and the for our positions, it's gone pretty fast considering we're almost at the halfway point of the entire Daytona 500. It's been great racing. It's been we've had minimal accidents. That one was really just a big blunder by the 14, but other than that, this race has been really good. I'm excited about how successful it's been.
The aggression just kicks up so early. And don't forget, this does give you a single playoff point for every halfway bonus. And it gives you 3 playoff points for a win. But you can't even use them until you make the playoffs. And it's not when you're in to make the playoffs.
Looks like Bill's gonna come down to pit road.
Definitely just getting extra repairs after his first crash. But, I mean, just some of these guys' luck runs out. And, I mean, the 18 having one of the best races of his career. That Southwest Airlines Dodge.
Yeah, the 18 of Luba just been up front all day. I mean, I know we're not even halfway, but he would be a pretty deserving winner.
I mean, a lot of these guys who are able to just run up front, stay at least in the top 10, would be a very deserving winner. But hey, Super Speedway Racing always has its upsets as the pace car lights are off. So NASCAR's saying halfway winner goes to whoever leads the lap. And don't forget, cautions breed cautions.
Yup, you're exactly right.
So, any luck people get, they have to make sure it stays up through all these cautions we're about to get. Because the more aggressive they get, the crazier it's going to be. As Ethan Storms is now back on the track.
But so the 68 will still get the free pass.
Oh, and Luba. He's going to
Looking
make it.
go green this time.
Yep.
Luba's going to have the inside.
Bradley leaning
You know,
the outside.
I thought they toned down the aggression after we saw that crash before. They didn't change a bit. This field's going crazy still. So I think on this restart, especially with the points up for grab, it's gonna be insane. And I would not be surprised if we end this halfway under caution.
So we're gonna have about 6 laps until they go green. As the 14's gonna hang back.
Yup.
Definitely a smart
There you
move.
Green flag. And Zach gets his lap back. Bradley Ream with a really good jump off the line.
Seems like the outside lane always has the best restarts.
Yeah.
With Truex fan trying to get dead even with that inside lane, but with the outside disadvantage in the corners, they got all the momentum built up on the inside. He's gonna have to drop back a little bit, but he'll have another run on the back straightaway.
Yeah, you can also get a major run exiting the corner, and you would think the outside lane you're turning a lot less, so you have a better shot at going faster throughout the corner on the top, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
As we're approaching 5 to go for the halfway.
So you see Kenneth
Luba
Miller
trying to get
he's
something done.
Kenneth Miller trying to get to the inside of Jordan Caldwell.
You think it was dicey last restart. With 5 to go until halfway, it's going to get a lot dicier.
Here comes the 18 Dominic Luba to the inside, trying to take that lead away. Close
trying to
call on
push
the
the 40.
inside there. Oh, that was tight.
Oh.
We've seen that numerous times today. The 07 to Justin Patrick almost got completely sideways there, but he was able to complete the block.
Yeah, and he's having a good time on the bottom. Can he possibly get around the 18? Because it seems like nobody can
Look
get
at
around
that. Ream gets forced up to the top. Left out to dry unless Lane can get going behind him. And they do. He's going to be on the outside there, but definitely not what he wanted to see considering he got such a good restart and led.
And you see 3 wide for second. You see Dylan Gross in the middle of that.
Alex Anderson on the below. David Dixon pushing him.
Oh,
And
man.
how-
It's so tight.
The more
about
that they
Josh-
race aggressive, this is not going to end well. As Josh James, a part-time driver, he's currently second on the inside.
Look at the 67 dropping back through the middle because he has no help.
Yeah.
He's a Ford teammate
Alex
behind
Anderson. Alex Anderson trying to have something work in the middle, but that lane just cannot get going. With even though they have the same amount of drivers as the outside lane, just don't have that lane advantage.
him. In fact,
now a
the
huge
inside,
lead.
the inside has a couple more drivers, but the middle looks like they're going to build up a couple more.
How about Jack Sander in this pack without a rear bumper?
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
that's-
still going.
He's staying with the
Props
pack.
to him.
That's better than what the 68's able to do.
But he is a lap down, I believe.
No, Jack Xander is on the lead
Oh.
lap.
Oh, okay. So he's still in contention for the win, actually. So he still has a shot.
Luba
2 to
with
go.
a commanding lead.
He just needs to lead lap 50 and he gets a playoff point and 5 regular points.
This is for sure getting dicey here. He's gonna have to block a whole lot coming to this last lap. He's got a command lead here, but as you
Oh,
can see,
look
the
at
pack's
Patrick.
getting a little more formed up.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh!
Oh, Ream.
They're being so aggressive. Wow.
Man, this is like the last lap, even though it's lap 49.
Look at that.
Now Anderson in the
25 trying to
bottom.
make Middle work.
Ooh.
I guess Anderson just didn't see anything going on in that middle lane and wanted to switch. But that might come back to get him because now the inside lane's got a bit of a run.
The middle's got a huge run.
And now
One
dropping
lap
down to
until
the
halfway.
bottom is the 99. Trying to push Anderson to the lead. Can anyone get past who has dominated today, Luba?
Look at Colin Teague.
Yeah,
You
Colin
crushed-
Teague.
Colin Teague. He's also a short track racer doing pretty good here. I mean, he led a lot of laps in his duel. He won the Clash, which is on the backstretch.
Oh, here comes
And look at
Corvette.
this run.
Cormetis, this is the
25
same
the
top
bottom.
2. This is the same top 2
Cormetis
that we
to the
saw
bottom.
And
Side by
the
side off
night
of turn
race,
4.
side by side, who's
Trying
gonna
to
get halfway?
line.
Who's gonna get
It's
it?
gonna be
It's gonna be,
on
I
the
think,
top.
Luba.
Luba gets it.
Oh, the 25.
Cornette.
The 25.
Oh,
No.
the 18 got it.
Luba.
Oh man, what a
What a-
way to finish it off. Wait, you still gotta
Luba.
throw the caution. You gotta throw the caution.
No, there's no caution because of how
Oh,
close the
oh.
other caution was.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay,
So Luba will get the halfway.
but we're not throwing a caution for that.
So
That was insane. He got it by 2/100ths of a second.
Oh man, that was close.
And he keeps the lead after all that.
Good effort from the 25 though. That was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I thought
Yeah.
He's not
He
gonna
played
let
it so
down.
safe.
He's not gonna let down though. He's gotten up front. He's not gonna let down.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
thought
that's not the race.
Especially
He's
because
still got 50
he's-
laps in this thing.
he's one of those Floridian drivers, and all of them want to get this win as much as they can.
Oh, 4 wide.
Oh,
You see 4
no.
wide back there. That's
4
not gonna
wide, this is
work.
not gonna work.
Wide
It's working.
and
Contact.
no.
Some contact. You see, there's still 4 wide.
Contact there. There's
making-
still
Hill's
door to
gonna let
door.
off.
And now
Hill's
he's
not
gonna move
gonna.
down in the bottom. Hold
Yeah,
on.
Hill let off.
Hill
right there.
decided
Good,
not
smart
to
move.
let that happen. He knows
Really
how
smart
Super
move.
Speedway racing works enough to not let it go 4 wide.
Yeah. Obviously, experience from the last season. He got caught up in a wreck early and DNF'd. Actually, I'm not too sure if he DNF'd, but he got caught up in a
That
wreck.
happened in season 1, where he DNF'd from it early. Season 2 just had a
Here
tiny
comes
bit
Cormetis
of
to the
contact.
bottom.
You can definitely tell drivers who have wrecks early in these races just do not want to have anything to do with 4 wide racing, as Cormetis trying to take the
Cormetis,
lead.
yeah. Cormetis with a push.
He's
on
gonna
the
take
bottom
it.
from
He's gonna
Colin
clear
Teague.
him.
Yup.
Yep, he's got help
Cormetis
from
to the
Teague.
race
Colin
lead.
Teague is going to go to the inside,
Oh, but
though, with a
Teague's
push
on the
from the
bottom.
46.
Now the 25's got no help, so I'm not sure what he's gonna do.
And who's
It's
going to
still
lead
that
this
Luba in a
even.
tough position there.
It looks like the
it's
25
gonna
will.
be- Yep. New leader, 25.
Well, not for
3
long.
laps
You see
too
the
late.
46. Yeah. See which line works better. Looks like the inside's working pretty good right now. Looks like both lanes are working pretty good. See, the 25 still hanging tough on the outside.
Yeah, and the outside just gets such a run. Exiting the corner, they have so much more speed.
Oh my. And the 25 takes the lead back away around the outside. Oh my goodness.
3 wide. For
This is
like
right
Crazy.
behind.
Colin Teague trying to make something work behind that 25.
Oh.
And now look, here comes Luba again. Luba's bounced back on the middle lane, and he's gonna try to challenge for the lead again.
And we have the
Cormetis
same.
is pulling away.
We have the same top 2 again as what we had in the season finale
Halfway.
last season. Not anymore, but that top 2 was Luba and Cormetis. And that
We
race,
obviously know
Cormetis
that-
came just short.
Yeah, we obviously know that this is one of Cormetis' home tracks, and he's been really passionate about this racetrack. He's not had the best of luck here, but he wants a Daytona 500 win.
Yeah, because
But we're
Cormetis,
catching up to a lap car.
Cormetis from
That's Ethan
Southwest
Storm.
Florida, he really hopes he could actually do something in Daytona.
Yep, got
They're coming up
runner up
on a
in the
lap
Coke
car.
Coke Zero
Yeah,
400
coming
last
up on-
season.
Coming up on
Ethan
Ethan
Storms.
Storms.
Could cause disaster.
Oh boy. Oh,
And
the
look, here
99
comes the
forces way to the
95
bottom.
Colin Teague.
Colin Teague,
Colin
driver from
Teague
Michigan.
making that inside lane work. He's gonna try to get a run on that 25. He's
Doesn't
got
look
the
like he'll
push
do it.
from. Is he gonna go with the middle lane or the bottom? He goes with the middle. The last second. Now he's gonna be able to block both of them at once. And here they come on the lap car. On this straightaway, it's gonna be tight.
It's going to be the top that prevails, though.
Yup.
In that
Oh.
middle lane. Oh, he's almost
Oh, the
blocking.
ni-
He's in between 2 lanes.
Oh my god.
He's gonna. Oh, he's almost forces him down to the double yellow line. This was the same guy who went down to the bottom and caused that wreck before. What is he thinking?
Exactly.
And he's slowing down an entire lane.
Yeah. He's slowing up his
That's
team
gonna kill
opponent,
momentum for a
which
few
is
laps.
behind
Yeah,
the
one of
10.
his team owners. One of
Yeah.
his teammates, in fact, his team owner behind the 10.
And you
Jeez.
see the 18, the 25 and the 18 are the top 2 once again. These 2 have been really dominant.
77
I guess
just
for-
got around him.
The Daytona 500 teammates got the
67.
window.
Alexander's
67's
into
going to
the
make his
bottom.
way.
They're still trying to get around that
It's-
14.
The 67, this is actually something we haven't seen during Speed Weeks, as he blew up on lap 2 of his duel.
Anderson trying to get that push. 3 wide for second. The 18s has to block 3 lanes here, and there's no way he can do that.
Yeah, and he's
The
right next to
25
his
There's no
is
way.
teammate.
on the top.
Cormetis with the outside lane run. He's going to try to get him,
Teague
but
to
here
the
comes
bottom.
Colin Teague back on the inside.
Oh, I think some might be pitting right here. You see some cars
Yeah,
slide up the
some cars
racetrack.
sliding
I don't
up, some
know.
cars slowing down.
Oh!
Yeah, we
Oh,
have some
pit
pitters.
stop.
It's gonna be
Oh,
tight. Oh,
no,
Bracken!
no,
Big
no.
hit!
Oh,
Oh, and he
my God.
turns around the
22.
90. Matthew
The
Hill.
5,
and
The
the
22.
as well.
19
Big
going
wreck.
in the
Connor Hahn.
grass.
Oh, man.
And that's the
Caution.
19 to Josh
NASCAR's not throwing a
James.
yellow,
No
but that
yellow
will
yet,
be
but
No, that
that
should
was
be a
yellow.
yellow.
That was
That should
big.
be a yellow.
caution
And
comes
there
out.
it is. Yep, caution is out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
The
Matthew
22.
Hill took a ride there.
Oh,
Oh, and
yeah.
The
contact on pit
19,
road.
that is
And
some
The
you-
19 missed his
tempers.
box and got into the pitting from the third lane at Daytona. I don't know what these guys were trying to do here.
Oh, looks like
no,
the 19.
the 19 went up.
The 19 was trying to avoid the 90 and went up, and the 22 had such a head of steam. And yeah, I think that was. I don't think that was anybody's fault.
Josh
Yeah,
tried
and
to-
this,
That
look
was
at this,
more of a
look at this
racing
huge
incident.
hit. Absolutely
Oh man.
spins
And
around
then
Matthew
the
Hill. He
5.
gets in it. Oh, and
Five
Truex
in
fan,
as
he is
well.
having a good race.
One of
Truex
the
fan is
fastest
having a good
cars.
race.
But I think Truex
Josh
fan stays off
James.
the wall.
Definitely a
What's the
rookie
safe?
mistake.
I believe
And
the
it-
5
slightly
keeps
tapping
off
the
the
wall.
wall. Oh no, he got it a little bit.
No, he does
Yeah.
not.
Rookie mistake for the number 9.
And that's just awful luck. Did Matthew Hill
Hold
make
on.
any contact with cars? I didn't see.
Only with the 19.
Yeah.
19
Man, you gotta
trying to
hate
get-
it for some of those guys.
Those
Oh.
where you get spun
Oh,
around it.
Truex
Oh,
Oh, that
fan.
5 hit
Truex
the
fan.
wall.
he hit the safer barrier end right there, and that's gonna be spell even worse.
Riding on board with the 90 through this wreck.
And 90's bumper cam,
You can see that the 19 tried to let
and he wrecked behind him. He thinks he's home free, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden just hooks him around.
Yup.
Nothing
Nothing
he
that-
could have done.
Yeah, nothing the 90
That's
did wrong
just-
right
No
there.
other cars making
That's just
contact after the
catastrophic
fact,
for
though.
him.
And
Oh,
that
you
was
see
a
the
really
5
close
hit
call
the
for the
inside wall.
5.
And that was almost similar to the.
Oh,
and
oh,
full
and
contact
contact.
with
23 got pushed by the 82. Yeah, on board with Josh James.
You know, I really think that he was just.
That was just a rookie mistake.
this
He
is
wasn't
just
accounting for
nothing.
that.
Yeah,
James had no way
you
to
can't
go.
chalk that down to racing. That's an experience thing that'll come with time.
Yeah.
And he had a huge head of steam going in the grass.
Yeah.
Definitely not going to be one thing he looks back proudly on, but hopefully something he can improve on going into the future.
Yeah, and looks
Yeah.
like he tried
Still,
to back it
still
up.
Yeah.
full time
Not
in
a
the lower
smart idea.
series.
Not a
And-
smart idea to back it up in the middle.
Sorry
Yeah.
to.
Oh,
Yeah,
Connor
that
Hahn,
just-
who's
That
coming
just does
in.
not look good for him. He's going to look back on that not fondly.
Yeah, no, definitely not. And for some guys who stayed out like Cormetis, they are really glad that they stayed out.
Yeah,
Yeah, but look who's up front from that still.
David Dixon.
Dixon.
No.
Season one
Look who's in.
champ.
Oh, wait. No, he's a lap down.
Yeah, he's a lap down. Oh, a lot of guys a lap down after that.
That's not good.
But they'll have to
Where
persevere.
do you go?
And that might have been a bit premature. I'm not sure, though.
See, the 18 looks like he's gonna come onto pit road, and this is gonna mess the lineup up really bad.
But the 25 is
See the
going to end up having
14?
the lead.
Yep. So a lot of guys are gonna be a lap down.
I mean, that pit stop crash was almost similar to the dual 2 pit stop cycle.
And, I mean, with the 19, rookie mistake, definitely going to get some pointers from his team owner who was involved in that wreck. Because,
Wait a minute, it's saying the 55's the leader.
Oh.
So
Monster.
looks like he'll have the lead.
That's a surprise. But, like, drivers like the 90, he is the team owner of the 19, so I wonder what's going to go on there.
Yeah, and then on that meeting on Monday, that's for sure not gonna be the best for the 19, but hopefully he can learn from that.
And that's why he's part-time. You learn some, you win some. You just gotta persevere through, and things you might not be proud of in the future, just you'll have to push on from that and hope that you can just win after that. That's the only way to really prove that it was a fluke, but definitely just not something he's gonna look proud on.
Yeah, definitely not. And yeah, that 19, he's still got a long season ahead of him. He's not full time in the series, but he's gonna be making some part-time starts for Matthew Hill Racing.
And he's full-time for Matthew Hill Racing and Chewy.
Yep. So obviously, just not having experience in Cups can obviously lead to what just happened. But I feel like he's gonna learn and grow from this.
Yet his part-time adversary, also a teammate on Chewy, driving for MHR in that series.
Yeah, you see all the
Monster
cars.
in the 55.
All the cars are lapped down. You see, oh boy.
Yeah, it's like a snake now.
Oh man. 45's in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't know what
Oh, what he's doing.
holding up.
So this is just them trying to get lined up. We are going green this time.
Yeah, looks like everyone's gonna go by.
And it's looking like free pass goes to
Wait, go.
probably the 45.
Yeah,
Who knows?
45 wasn't involved in the wreck, so.
But this is a new view for the 55.
Yep,
Running for MMR.
leading his first laps in the series.
The Zest number 55 Ford. He's going to
And
run a
looks like
few
there's a
select starts.
37 laps to go at green. I mean, it's gonna be crazy.
Yep, you're right.
Do you guys think that there's gonna be another big one before this race is through?
We could have
Alright.
one, but it'll have to be close to the end.
And let's see if there are any other cars out of the race after that wreck. I'd be like the 19's
No.
probably out.
No other.
no.
37's
19. I saw the 19s back on the track.
Wait, is it 37's out?
37's been out,
Oh, okay. Anyway,
but
Wait, can you go back to the screen?
green flag. Okay, so the 45 will get the free pass. See, Cormetis got a better launch off the start.
Aztec Lovin
Alright,
up to second.
High lane advantage.
55's
Gonna go
gonna
up to
fight back
block.
though.
the inside has the advantage through the corner, though.
But that outside has the advantage on the straightaway. You see, they're dead even.
Yes, we have a couple of
Darn
MHR
it.
cars side by side in the pack. We'll see if they try to work
Monster
together.
finally showing flexing some muscle on this inside lane, taking the lead away from Cormetis, but can he bounce back on the top on exit?
I think Monster can slide up right here. Nope. Cormetis still fighting back.
How about the MMR cars?
That was close there. I think Monster may have got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
no.
did. Oh, a tie.
Michael
Cormetis
got
A
got it.
tie. No, look at
Three
that.
wide for the
Look at
lead.
that
They're
board.
jumbling around,
Oh, and the 55's
Oh,
gonna be
boy.
shuffled out.
stuck
Oh,
in the middle.
just what I was
but
saying
his
that.
team owner's going to go
He's
next
gonna
to
have
him.
some help.
His team owner's going to go behind him.
He saved him.
That's not his team owner, but
That
that's
is his team
teammate.
owner. No, that's his team owner.
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind.
And that was a big save for him. That could have ended his contention for a while.
And Monster's definitely got to be glad that he had his team owner right by him. That's just going to help him out.
Dominic Luba and Cormetis again, another duel for the lead.
But Cormetis
Wow,
leads
this
that
is-
lap.
This is just showing the talents of two drivers here, going back and forth on this huge 2.5 mile track, just like it's nothing, trading the lead back and forth with still over 30 laps to go.
Yeah,
Look at
This is the
Legends.
pinnacle of racing.
even when one of them just falls behind, they still find a way to get back up there. And another part of it, you have some
Look at
former
Madison
champions in this
Kingsbury.
race. Still.
Yeah, Kingsbury might play a factor.
Trying to
his-
lead his first lap of the race.
With his teammate, who he took over for last season after a suspension, right behind.
And we haven't even talked about Kingsbury at all. But there he
Kingsbury.
is.
Joining the MMR group for not the 71 car, but for the 11 car this season.
Yeah, Dylan Gross getting the 71 back.
See, the Cormetta's still fighting on the outside line. The Dom's still fighting in the middle. Look at the run.
And they
Dude,
both have
Kingsbury at the
pushes
bottom.
from a couple of Fords.
And they're dicing it out. It looks like Cormetta's just barely not clear of Luba.
Back to the top goes Cormetis. He's
Trying to
having
block
to block those both
Two lanes. But Kenneth Miller trying to go through the middle again.
Ooh, boy.
Now Dom can
Luba
finally
moves
slide
up
up
the
in
block.
Yeah, Dom can finally slide up in front of Cormetis.
But Kingsbury still has a push from 2 Fords and more cars behind.
And yeah, see the 09 going through the middle trying to take the lead.
3 wide,
Side by
not
side.
anymore. Miller is going to lead his
Kenneth
first
Miller
lap of the
takes the
race.
Oh, a close block.
And Chris Black is right behind him. He's gonna go to the inside, or he's gonna try to.
Kenny Miller for Matthew Hill Racing switched from his own team, still owns that team, but now driving for MHR, and he is running the 09 Monster Energy Menards Ford. That number decision was really last second, but I don't think he wants to lead this lap.
Yeah, you see the
Yeah,
18 has a run.
Luba trying to get something done, but not really as lined up as it was behind him now. Hopefully after off of 4 they're going to be able to get something going. But no, the 09 of Kenneth Miller is going to lead lap 69.
And there is a lap 69 curse. The only driver to break it so far is Patrick Miller in the number 10.
That was only at Richmond. But this is a super speedway. So you never know who wins.
Yeah, but track position really does matter here. With the cars we have, track position's definitely wanted.
Yeah, if you're not like 1st to 5th, it's really hard to get to the lead unless it be either like a lap car or a stack up or something like that. You really got to be calculated with your strategy.
They're ready to go.
Do these 30 laps mean anything? Or will it be just the last one instead of the next 29?
I mean, Kenny's still hanging on.
I still think we're going to have a pit stop within here. At least 1 or 2 stops.
Chris Black.
Oh, look at
making
that.
a move.
Peeking to the bottom. Back to the bottom.
Chris Black wants to get his first ever win. He's been racing since season 1.
I mean, he came close at this race. Season 1.
Miller trying to block on the bottom. He's going to be able to cut him off, blocking these 2 lanes. They stopped going 3 wide. You see that? Now they're only 2 wide, but I don't think it'll be long before you see the 3 wide coming back.
And we're already
As
seeing
soon
it
as
come
you say
back
that,
with Cormetis,
Zombie.
3 wide in the middle.
He's stuck in there.
Yeah, as Cormetis starts that lane. He's going to get some help, though. He's going to be alright.
He's got
He's going to get that run in the middle. And look at this. Big
Now,
move.
now
Kenneth
they're
Miller.
starting to form more 3 wide.
This is really the first time we've heard anything about him today.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the Season 2 champion.
Yeah, season 2 champion. Back when his team was with Lexus. And so far, he's currently in his 2nd season with Ford. And it looks like he's going to
Ooh.
pull away. That's not a good thing.
Anderson trying to block Teague there.
Yeah,
Or
teammates.
having to move to the inside, to the middle. I mean, and
Chris
look at
Black.
this huge run for Chris Black, but it's not going to be able to get to the leader. Maybe in the mid corner. He does to the bottom. He's going to go to the bottom of Miller and try to pass him with
Yep.
no help from
We've
behind.
seen Luba try to pass
Side
him,
by side to
and now
the,
Luba
to
isn't
the
even.
flag.
Yeah, but now we don't
It's
even
gonna
have
be
Luba
Miller.
going for the lead after he already attempted to pass the 09. So can Chris Black get around them?
I mean, Black is like Patrick Miller in the bottom. A short track racer, but never a super speedway racer.
Yeah, but Chris Black always finds his way up front in these super speedways. That's one big part about him. You always know who to look for in these races. You never expect Kenneth Miller to be up front, but you should always expect Chris Black to be up front.
Yeah, and we just saw a huge block from the third lane down to the bottom lane. It's incredible how these leaders have to fend off the entire pack as they're trying to get to their back bumper. And look at this, a little bit of a breakaway for Chris Black, trying to catch the leader. Those two, the 09 and the 39 have been really fast, on their own. Let's see if they can do anything with
the
that.
The 09 was just not even up front, throughout the first half of this race. So I mean, it's crazy to see how he's doing.
I mean, he was sticking in the back.
Chris Black is pulling ahead. As cars are pitting.
Whoa, pit stops!
That's Bailey Parker, Chicken, and Brandon Lai.
They're trying to play the long game. There's a little bit of split between packs, but that 7-car pack right there, not too far ahead. I think they should be able to catch within the next. As we're nearing 20 laps to go, currently 25.
And with 20 to go, we've seen them pitting around 16, 15 laps in between each pit stop. So, how is that going to affect them as they are still pitting? As we will see when one of these leaders pits. But they've got to be careful with the 4. Oh my god.
Just missed him. He was coming on the track early. I don't think that was kind of a blunder right there.
He was probably told to merge now, but that's a bad spot to merge.
The pack has been all formed together again. And I think they're about to get 3 wide again.
Yeah, but will one of these guys pits? They are starting to slide up a little bit. Miller's pitting. Black is pitting.
A lot of people
Anderson,
pitting.
Zombie, Slinky, Reem, Aztec Lovett, and Dylan Gross.
They've got to this is probably the final stop. They've got to execute perfectly here.
You have
no
to
mistakes
have your
can be
best
made
stop.
on pit road.
If your team makes a mistake, that gives you. If your team makes a mistake, that gives you right to just go off on them. I mean, they screw up, they make it to where you lose one of the biggest races of the year. But
and look at this again.
Be careful.
Look at this one in the top 3. It's Luba and
Luba's staying out
there.
Luba had to stay out.
Look at that, Luba staying out by himself.
He had to stay out.
See those guys who came on a pit road?
He was stuck on the top. He had to stay out. We'll have to watch what happens with him.
They're gonna be a lap down for now.
He's gonna be way slower than them altogether.
See
they're
gonna have
those guys
big
on pit road
gains.
look like.
More cars pitting.
I don't think there's any
and they still haven't left.
So far, so good.
I think we're gonna have to watch the 25, but let's see if the 18 is on. He's gonna have to pit this time. He has to pit this time.
Yeah, he has to pit. If he stays out another lap, he's gonna run out.
Yeah, he's coming in.
And there he goes. To pit road. They're gonna get their laps back there, and hopefully they can make up a.
Cormetis wasn't the first. Cormetis lost the spot. Lost the spot to the 11.
That's not too bad.
And the 38.
You still get there.
2 spots lost, but
Pit crew sold again.
Ooh, almost having contact with
And this time,
the fast packer.
BTB's crews are having problems late. I mean, we've seen MHR struggle with many of their drivers last season.
Let's check
especially
on
late
Let's check on
stops.
Luba.
There
Still
he
on
is.
pit road.
He's
Let's
exiting
go to
now.
this shot right here.
He's exiting.
As he exits. But a
I hear
long
them.
way to get up to that 200 miles an hour mark. Here they come off turn 4.
They're going to be up to speed.
He has a choice. He could block them when he's merging.
Kenneth
Still not
Miller's
in
going to be up to
frame.
speed.
There he is. And it looks like Luba is going to be able to keep the lead. I mean, he's
I
not
don't
up
think
to
so.
speed yet, but they're still pretty far back. And he's almost...
Yeah, but they're
he's at
going way
193.
faster.
They're about...
Here they are.
They're about 20 mile an hour faster, but if he can attempt to block, it could go catastrophically.
He's not
going to
go on the top. He knows it's
Not
a
going
dumb
to block
move.
them. He's going to let him go by.
He knows it's not
Hey,
a smart
Kenny
move
Miller.
to block.
He knows he has the
Kenneth
speed.
Miller.
And he's going to try to move in, but there's a car there, and he's going to have to resort to 5th place there.
4th place. No, 5th. Yeah, you were right.
With 20 laps to go now.
And this is what the
Anyone's
09
race.
wants to see in his rearview mirror. He wants to see those two cars battling.
Especially with the pack not even being grouped together with, the less laps you have to defend is the higher chance you keep the lead for longer. Even though on last lap all bets are off, but if you can have that confidence of them trying to catch you that whole time, it's going to be much easier to defend them when they do.
Yeah, and if you can win the Daytona 500, then your odds are definitely going to be good for the season. I mean, you saw in Season 2, when Slinky won the Daytona 500, he won the 2nd race of the season at Daytona Road Course, then made it all the way in, either round of 8 or final 4 of the playoffs. So, when you make a Daytona 500 win, you are a threat for the championship. Because even last season, with Slick's Flame winning the championship, he was your Daytona 500 champion.
Two packs are separated again, and I think they could really catch up again. I mean, we got over 15 laps to go, 19.
Honestly,
actually,
those
coming to
packs
18.
they aren't as separated as what we had in that previous green flag pit stop run.
Yeah.
But they are a little bit less organized.
Yeah.
But they're also
there's
not
more
pack
space
racing
between
as much.
cars. This seems like a lot of maybe handling coming into play, I guess, but the 09 of Kenneth Miller continuing the lead.
See that 33? He's leading that second pack. Let's see if he's gonna catch up. He's drafting his teammate.
Yeah, his teammate's behind.
Cormetta's
Yeah,
back
after
there.
that really bad pit stop.
His teammate, first time on
Typical.
BTB here.
And he's just got a pretty big lead over them. It's going to take a while to catch, but I believe they will.
They can, if they just start working together a little bit more.
How about Levi?
Trying to go for the lead.
Yeah, Levi
the 38
Lodi
of-
went winless
Yeah.
last season. And his first career win was on a super speedway in Orlando.
Yeah, they're trying to go side by side. And look at this run from Luba trying to go to the bomb. No, he's not going to
Three
push him.
wide.
He's going to go three
Three
wide
wide.
for second place. And I don't think he's going to be able... Actually, he's got help from the
45, David
55.
Dixon.
Is that 45, that is?
45.
Dixon's going to push him. And that's going to get him up there.
Now with 16 laps to go, anything could happen.
If we get a yellow, this ruins the flow of the race, and some of these drivers will have to resort to just blocking racing. Aggressive 3-wide racing will come in if we get a yellow.
Like you said, cautions breed cautions, and if a caution comes out, it's gonna just be over and over.
Oh, we
got
Look
also
at
have
that
a couple
two-car
of lappers.
tandem.
Live traffic.
It looks like, is that Jack Xander?
That's Jack Xander and Slick's Flame.
Yeah, that sucks for them. Jack Xander's having a pretty good day with the damage he had, and then I guess pit stops got him more strung out.
And in front of
Kinda
them, we have
ruined
a
it for him.
3-car pack.
Yeah, those are who wrecked before.
Yeah, but you also got to think those are allies. And, yeah, those are allies and the driver of the 09. So what's going to happen here as he approaches?
I would assume they move out of his way, but if they don't, I just don't get that call as a team. I mean, you've got to work together during these situations, and
as a
you could get him.
manufacturer.
You could buy him even more. Yeah, you could buy him even more time in the lead with less competition if you were able to block the ones behind him. And no, they're gonna go in front of him. He's gonna try to go to the top side. No, that's gonna bring Luba to the outside.
No, they're going to move to the
That was
outside,
tight.
which is going to really affect
And that's gonna block
the 18.
Luba.
Yeah.
Oh,
Basically, Miller's
And look at
biggest
that. Here comes the
competition.
whole pack.
yeah, the whole
They
pack.
drained
Packs are
him.
now combined.
Yeah, Adam
The packs are
Zombie
now
has
combined.
helped that pack catch up.
And Dom might have
And-
just had that win through away from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was
Justin-
the worst. And here come, look at that.
Oh my
Now,
Kenneth
goodness.
Miller.
that's
Train
Bradley
on the
Ream.
bottom.
Left out to dry, and that
zero
was
help on the top. But
Yeah,
inside,
it's
he went
Train.
really
What he wanted to
far
see.
Levi loading now.
Oh my god, Levi loading,
And
and
after
we
that,
have more
a
lappers.
big move to the bottom from Jack Xander. That was risky.
We have
And now
more
that is
lap
not what the
cars.
09 and Kenneth Miller wanted to see as they come up against another lap cars. This is getting crazy as we're nearing 10 laps to go.
This is Zach
And these
Armstrong.
guys are side by side.
Right here, this is
is
Zach
not good.
Armstrong, Connor Hahn, and Josh James. We'll see what happens here.
Look at Chris Black.
What
coming
do
up
any of
on
these
these
drivers
lap
do?
cars.
And the faster of the
Not too
bunch
sure.
on
Looks
the
like
top.
the 22's going.
The 22 is keeping the speed.
He got a push.
Where's 68 gonna go though?
Yep.
The 68 stuck on the bottom.
And now
And currently,
they're all
This
stuck.
puts
They are all
Levi
stuck.
loading out ahead.
Oh, Chris to the bottom of Zach Armstrong.
Levi loading.
Ooh.
Can he make it 3 wide?
Oh, David Dixon stuck in the middle now.
This is gonna
Oh,
be
Look at
Oh,
Chris
Almost
Black.
4 wide.
This-
you
this
should not take
can
that
cause
right now. This is
something
a
huge.
dangerous situation.
Chris Black is gonna take the
Patrick
lead, but
Miller
at what
trying to get to the
cost?
bottom of Chris Black.
How
And look
about
at this.
Adam-
Look at this.
How about Adam
BTB is in a
Zombie?
line right there, pushing each other. That is teamwork at its finest right there. And they're
You
going to
still-
push
you still
Patrick
have-
Miller, who's not on his team.
You still have the Bailey
to the
Parker
lead.
Enterprises car in between those two BTB cars.
Look at they're all single file on the bottom. Look at the 99 trying to, or the 33 trying to make a move.
Yeah, 33 Adam Zombie. We haven't seen
And
him
now
all
he's gonna
day,
bring-
and
he's
now
gonna
he's
bring
going to
his
try
Now
to
we
get
have
to
the
the
teammates
lead.
together. So
Blanky.
Slinky
Oh!
to the
Slinky
bottom.
to the
Oh, Slinky to
apron.
the bottom, and that's... Is he going to
Oh,
save it?
huge
Oh,
crash.
There he goes.
big wreck, hard in the wall. He
He
collects the
saved it.
99
They all
They
saved it.
saved it.
of Colin Teague. Saved it, no caution. And I
Man,
don't know
I don't
what
know how-
what happened there.
I don't know
Yeah.
what happened.
I'm not sure how
We've had
they
a-
all saved that.
Okay.
Yeah,
cut
we've
it
had a
out.
thing with drivers going down the apron in turn 1. Okay.
Oh man,
Dude,
now-
I thought
what is
that was
Slinky
crazy.
doing? What is
Slinky down to
bro
the
doing?
bottom. And he didn't even try to get up the track.
Yeah,
He
Oh,
just-
oh my
Oh.
gosh, just right into the 24.
Didn't
and
even
then I-
And
try
look at
to
all those
stay.
cars having to stop.
That
Oh,
probably
and
that
look at
probably
that.
just ended their races right there.
Luba,
Yeah.
Luba, who was
They're
dominating.
gonna be off the pace
he got
now.
caught up in that.
That
Yeah,
also
the
That
slowed
was a
down.
heartbreak.
33.
That also slowed
Where's
down
25
Kenneth
gonna
Miller.
go? He's gonna go to the
With
bottom.
10 to go. With 10 to
Oh,
go,
boy.
Patrick Miller trying to keep the lead. And look, he's got help from Michael Cormenis. And
This
now here
is
comes the
similar to
67 to push
this
even
is
more.
similar to
How
what
about Chris
happened with the 5
Black
and the
now
48.
behind them? Anderson
Alex
now.
Anderson.
3 wide for second. And now Adam Zombie's gonna have to slide in right there.
I'm not sure. Will that 25 get a good enough run off the corner to where he can clear that 67?
Could that be strategy for the 33 and the 25 to be working together where the 25 is out ahead? Because now the 25 has a car in between and he cannot get either behind or
He
ahead
has a
to
push.
67.
He has a push from the 39.
Yeah, with
Patrick
that
Miller-
little wreck that happened there, it's
Patrick
gonna
Miller
really
ahead.
separate the cars in the field.
Yeah, and that even slowed down one of our fastest cars.
Yeah.
Miller, unless he gets
Kenneth
a
Miller.
caution.
He needs a yellow.
Yeah, Luba's gonna have to be just
Cormenis
nothing
is
of his
clear.
fault. Fate just
Kenneth-
said
Ken-
you are
yeah,
not winning the
Kenneth
Daytona
Miller.
500.
Kenneth
And
Miller
Zombie to the bottom for third.
and yeah, basically Lady Luck did not have Kenneth Miller and
Oh!
Dominic Lubas. We have pit
Bailey
stop.
Parker,
Pit stop.
Bailey Parker into the pits.
Could this be strategy?
And Cormenis to the bottom for the race lead.
On Patrick and Mo. Look at that. They've separated themselves from the pack.
Former teammates.
Yeah.
Side.
Teammates last season.
Chevy versus Ford. And
now here comes the pack up to them.
Ford.
The outside lane getting more of the help here. They're going to go by past Cormetis.
Outside had a huge run right there.
Teammate choosing not to help teammate. I guess personal gain is above all.
That could possibly be from...
No, the 07 pits.
33 not going with the 25 could possibly be from when the 25 pushed the 10 out front and just... They're not working together now.
Oh, look at the...
Could have been, yeah.
Look at the 11, 25.
MMR teammates.
Oh, but bad blood with 7 laps to go in the Daytona 500 is just not how to do it.
Yeah, and you have MMR
now the 38,
teammates on the
33 is going to go to
bottom.
the back.
Now the 11 is going to pull up in front of his teammate, so his teammate's going to be able to go to the bottom instead.
Outside lane kind of training it here. And they're coming up on lap traffic here.
Oh boy.
Who is that?
That's Bailey Parker. That's the teammate to the
Bailey
10.
Parker.
And the 33 is pitting. The 67 and 39.
Pits.
But the
that
4's
just
got to be
sucks for
careful.
them.
The 4's got to be careful with his teammate.
They're out of contention as the finish.
Oh boy! Threading the needle.
Through the middle.
What?
Through the middle, they make it work. That was incredible driving from the 1025 and the 11.
That's crazy.
And it's a 3-car breakaway for the lead. You know, only 5 cars are really in contention. You know, this race is really slimmed down. I thought we were going to see.
Yeah.
They still do have to pit.
Or do they try to stretch it out?
Fuel mileage.
But these guys have
fuel mileage finish.
These 3 have been up front so much, so they've used up a lot of fuel. They're all 3 pitting.
And here they come to pit road.
Oh, and Monster stays out.
Monster stays out. David Dixon stays out. What a story it could be to have a part-time driver win the Daytona 500.
We saw before with staying out. It can work well as he was
25.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
And again, pit road issues for Michael Cormetis. He's got to be furious. That is absolutely terrible.
Yeah, just reset.
Just reset. And the 10 is going to exit pit road. Does that have him having the lead? We'll have to see when they all exit, but I mean,
if he's got less help, he's not going to be able to carry much speed. I still think that Monster staying out could be a viable strategy. I mean, you know, Hail Mary at this point, he wasn't really in contention as he's on pit road.
But
strategy, I really think it could work out well for him.
The 18 has stayed out this long.
Levi loading up to second.
Yeah.
A storybook career start for him.
Got brought in late in season 2. Went winless in season 3. Decided to stay with his team. 4? And if you go winless, you have to win something in the next year. I mean, that happened with the 82 after he got moved to 90X. Is the 18 still gonna stay out?
Coming up to 3 to go.
Luba, who we saw with Super Fast before, is he just trying? Because I think he knows he deserves this.
He's going slower though.
As much as a lot of people.
That's not good.
Could spell a lot. Could not spell success for him.
He might run out of fuel.
As he's trying to, but he could get draft from these cars up here. How long is he willing to make it, to stretch it to stay out?
If he tries to stretch it as much as he can, he might run out of fuel on the last lap.
I mean, we're coming to 2 laps to go. I mean, this isn't crazy. I mean,
he's coming in.
And Luba's going to pit road, and that's gonna put the lead in the hands of the 38.
Maybe, or the 55. Maybe. We'll have to see.
Question is, who is the leader?
I think it might be the 55 of Monster. The 38 just exited pit road, but Monster's ahead. And Monster if he comes out and he's counted second.
He just took the white flag.
He is.
Yep, he is counted second. Monster.
He passed the leader. Monster's gonna win the 500.
Monster takes the lead in the Daytona 500.
I think Monster's gonna win the 500.
With the next car 4 seconds back.
Oh boy.
unless they can catch
Oh
him
boy.
4
Watch
seconds,
what happens at the 18.
he's gonna
See,
be
they all got
okay.
around him.
But
Luba just yeah. And
can't these two catch him?
I mean,
We'll see the gap.
this was crazy. I mean, Monster, who we saw before, he had a strong car, but not the strongest. He could win the Daytona 500
And
on a
he also
strategy
has,
car.
he also has a car
flag.
right behind him. White flag is in
Waving.
the air.
1 lap to go for Monster. Can he get it done?
The
amount of
part-time
adrenaline
driver.
rushing through his veins right now. The mind games, the strategy calls, everything has built itself up to this final lap in the Daytona 500 to win the Great American Race.
The
He's gonna
driver,
get
he's-
a win his first ever start.
the driver
And
who
he's-
is full-time in the Chewy Series is making his first ever Cup Series start. And it is looking like he has the Daytona 500 in his hands as he's going through 3 and now going to go through turn 4. Out
Exiting
of 4,
turn 4, here he comes.
Monster
Monster.
is going to get the checkered flag. He's going to see it first. Monster's your Daytona 500 champion.
And for second
Winner.
Chris Black, second
Whoa.
place. This is his second time getting second in the Daytona 500.
Winning in your first career start, how about that? That is, if that's not something, if that's not a story, I don't know what is.
What a
That
story,
was
especially
incredible.
because he's part-time.
I don't think any of us, as we were watching, even till lap like 80, I don't think any of us had Monster on our list of people to win. But
Nobody
you
had
know, not
his-
all crazy finishes have to be wrecks.
Yeah, not... I don't think anybody had him on their list of race
an
winners this
underdog
season.
move.
An
What
underdog
an
story. And the Daytona 500 is going to go to Miller Memorial Racing.
And that's
How
just
about-
gotta feel incredible.
And
I
it's
mean,
gonna be-
there's obviously a lot of nerves going into the making your first like big league start in the Body Armor Cup Series coming from Chewy, but right out the gate winning it, that's got to be an amazing feeling for that rookie.
And Monster is going to get ready to burn it down as he's got his first career win here in Daytona.
I mean, he's just got to be incredibly elated about that. I mean, there's really no downside to winning the frickin' Daytona 500. I mean, that's absolutely incredible for anyone, never mind a rookie.
No, especially
I mean-
if you're part-time.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
he was part time, but he started kind of
And he's broken the car. What a win.
Oh, the engine. You know, he could. I mean, I guess it's the Daytona 500, but could have used that engine further down the road.